centre of the course, coming with an electric finish. Do it again. He's coming at Rainbow Bridge. He's a board leader and he will do.
Race 8, due off at 3:15. The Golden Horse Sprint, Grade 1 over 1,200 metres, the last of the 4 Grade 1s to be run at Hollywood Bet Scottsville. Unlike the previous 3 Grade 1s, this is a handicap, and therefore there should not be too much to choose between them from the top all the way down to the bottom. The favourite is number 9, Casimir, the Equus champion sprinter of last season. Richard Ferree back in town to team up with the 5-year-old son of Captain Al. He does have 60 kilograms to shoulder. He's the favourite. The second choice in the market is the defending champion, number 6, Chimichurri Run, who won this race for the Sean Terry stable last year. He's at 5-1. But also in the betting, interestingly, is number 1, Frosted Gold, the 3-year-old, along with his fellow 3-year-old, number 2, Eden Rock, recent winner of the Post Merchants at the course. They're at 11-2 and 6-1. Now, Warren, I've gone for Eden Rock because he carries just 53 kilograms. He's unbeaten over the course in distance. He won the Golden Horse Medallion as a 2-year-old for the stable last season. And he wouldn't be the first horse to have won the Golden Horse Medallion as a 2-year-old and come out and win the Golden Horse Sprint as a 3-year-old. He certainly wouldn't be the first to achieve that feat. So at the weights in receipt of 7 kilograms, I've given Eden Rock the benefit of the doubt in a race that has treated Sean Terry's stable so well. But Chimichurri Run, the defending champion, is obviously warrants respect, as does our Equus champion sprinter Casimir. Do you see it as a narrow race, or are there more with chances?
No, I think there are more with chances, Graham. Sean Terry, no doubt, holds a very strong hand here. Very, very strong hand. If he had to run first and second, and even first, second and third, I wouldn't be shocked, because his horses all have a bright chance. Wonderwall, number 7, is the top of the speed form rating with Warrior's Rest. So, and the last win of Wonderwall was fantastic. That's my value bet in the race. But to answer your question, it is open, because even horses like Frosted Gold back over the 1,200, well, down to the 1,200 now, lightweight, positively drawn up the straight at Scottsville. Hollywood Bet Scottsville's got to have a chance. Nvidia showed last time that the 3-year-old form was there.
Well, I wanted to touch on that 3-year-old form, because when we sat here in this very studio and analysed the Post Merchants race, I was guilty of not giving the 3-year-olds enough credit. I was leaning towards the camp of the older horses, and that cost me, because 3-year-olds in the Post Merchants ran first, second, third. Eden Rock, Nvidia, Cartel, Captain. They're all 3 well treated at the weights, and then throw Frosted Gold. Could this be a race where, in fact, the 3-year-olds again topple the older brigade, and in fact that the likes of Casimir and Chimichurri Run have got to be watching the 3-year-olds do their thing from adrift?
I would be a little bit surprised. I'm expecting to see the 3-year-olds there, but I would be a little surprised if the 3-year-old won it. Because my first choice is number 9, Casimir, but I've gone Frosted Gold to run second, and then Nvidia, so I'm expecting the 3-year-olds to be in the mix. But to answer your question, I think an older horse, and that's Casimir, who could win.
Okay, so Warren is going with the older brigade. I learned my lesson from the Post Merchants. I'm banking on the fact that Eden Rock will again have the beating of fellow 3-year-olds, Nvidia and Cartel Captain. So I've gone with 2 Eden Rock to beat the older brigade, Casimir and Chimichurri Run, with Nvidia to run back in 4th. But healthy respect for many others, including, of course, I'll be accused of not being open and transparent. Ultra Magnus in the race. This is a handicap. Brian and I obviously give him a chance, but on all recent form, he does appear to be held. No one would be more delighted than myself to see Ultra Magnus run a forward race, but one has to put the heart one side, keep the head on top, and therefore I'm in the camp of number 2, Eden Rock.